If your life feels unpredictable right now, your income is inconsistent and bills just keep shifting, and saving feels like it's something that you can't afford to do, this message is for you. Because truth is, you don't have to wait for stability to start saving. You actually save to create stability. Hey girls, it's Kim, your Christian financial coach and the founder of To Be a Good Steward. If this is your first time seeing me, I'd like to welcome you to my channel. Here I talk about all things financial stewardship according to biblical principles. So go ahead, stop what you're doing right now, click the subscribe button below, and follow me for more financial stewardship content based on biblical principles. And today we are talking about something that is so real. So real. How to save money when things just seem unstable, when life seems unstable. Because let's just be honest, unstable income, unexpected expenses, life transitions, that's where a lot of women are living right now. But as a good steward, we don't move based on fear. We move based on faith and strategy. Yes, ma'am. We move on faith and strategy. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 stewardship principles on how to move past the thought of not being able to save money in shaky times. So principle number 1 is that sis, you have to stop waiting for the perfect time to start saving. This is where your first mindset shift will begin, because you will never feel ready to save in unstable seasons. It's like if you wait until everything is predictable or all of your bills are caught up, or when you feel comfortable, you only delay the progress indefinitely when you can actually start right where you are, even in the unshaky times. We got to learn how to apply the scriptures to our everyday life, and that includes our finances. Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse number 4, it says that whoever watches the wind will not plant, and whoever looks at the clouds, they will not reap. What does that mean? That means if you wait for perfect conditions, you'll never move. So what I want you to do, sis, is even right now in your unstable season, begin to save right now. In the uncertain times, go ahead and still move forward with saving something. Don't do it afterwards. Start right now. Stewardship principle number 2. It's okay to shrink your goal. I know many of you are feeling overwhelmed because your savings goal, it feels too big. So whether you're thinking you need $1,000 or you need $5,000 or you need a fully funded emergency fund. And because it feels so far away, your goal feels so far away, you don't even start. So I want to help you with this. Maybe, what if you start with just $10 and be consistent? Not looking at the pressure of $1,000, but just starting somewhere. Because saving isn't about the amount first. It's about you building the habit of putting something to the side. So try this. Try putting $10 a week to the side, or maybe $25 per paycheck. Or you can even do $1 a day, $30 a month. What I want us to get into the habit of is just being consistent, because small obedience, it definitely builds financial discipline. And discipline, it creates stability. Stewardship principle number 3 is create a bare minimum budget. When life seems unstable, Your regular budget may not work for you at this time. So it's okay to scale down your expenses. Create a bare minimum budget. This includes your essentials only, what you need to survive. This is your survival version of your finances. It includes your housing, your utilities, your self-care, food, transportation. That's it. Why does this matter? Because it shows you exactly how much you need in order to survive on a day-to-day basis. And once you know that number, you can begin to save around that number, even in the uncertain times. Principle number 4 is build a buffer before your fully emergency fund. This may be new to many of you, okay? Building a buffer. But this buffer, it helps to take the pressure off of you. Before you build that emergency fund, focus on creating that buffer. A buffer is your way of defending. That's your first line defense. You can start with $100. You can start with $250. You can start with $500. What this buffer does is that, let's just say you budgeted $100 for your light bill. You finally get your light bill and it's $150. Well, you have that $100 buffer. You can take $50 out of that buffer amount and put it towards that expense for the month, and then rebuild that buffer as you see fit. You see how that's your first line of defense? Because if you build the emergency fund first, you're going to immediately go to that emergency fund. It isn't about perfection. It's about protection. Protecting your finances. Because in unstable times, it's not if something will happen, it's when it will happen. And when it does, you won't have to panic. Why? Because you'll be prepared. Key principle number 5 is stay rooted in faith and not fear. Nope. Unstable seasons can push you into fear. It surely will. And fear says, I don't have enough money, or what if something happens, or I can't afford to save. That's exactly what fear says. But faith says, God is my source. That's what your faith says, not my circumstances. Your circumstances is not your source. And Matthew 6 reminds us of this, that we don't have to worry about tomorrow. So let me be clear. Faith is not the absence of action. It is the obedience in your action. So yes, you trust God. Yes, you steward wisely. You save, you plan, you prepare. That's how faith and finances actually work together. If it feels unstable for you right now, I want you to hear this clearly. You are not behind. You're not disqualified. You're not incapable of saving. Sis, you just need a strategy that meets you right where you are. I want you to start small. Stay consistent. Trust God and steward what you have in your hands right now. Because stability isn't something that you wait on. Stability is what you build. And know that even in your unstable, shaky situations, seasons in life, you got a sis right here that is praying with you and for you. All right. If this has helped you, I want you to do 2 things for me. Number 1 is that I want you to comment below, I am starting where I am. And then second, share this with a sister who may be feeling financially overwhelmed at this time. And if you are really ready to build a plan for your finances, I'd love to help you inside of To Be a Good Steward. Because over here, honey, we grow together, building kingdom dominion in our finances. I will see you on the next video, sis. Take care and have an amazing day.